Hey, and how are you guys doing today? I hope amazing. So I'm going to get chat up real quick and then we'll get right into things. Today I plan on doing a little bit of casual hunting so that we can try to get some stuff. And then I plan on doing a combustor run. It's only going to be a small combustor run. Hey, thank you very much, Chill Vibes. That's very kind of you. I'm hoping it goes amazing too. I feel it's gonna. It can't go like worse than our Italian this morning. That was a little rough. I'm gonna probably go grab some Caboria. There was a blueprint I'm gonna run. Whoa, that's a fancy outfit too. Man, Fire over here has a fancy outfit. Fire Fist has a fancy outfit. Look at this stuff. This guy looks like a high priest of some Cthulhu type stuff. I love that. This looks, well, it looks naughty, but with a bear head on it. I don't know. This looks like, seriously, the high dark priest of some cult. I like it. Oh, you're fire. Do you know that? Do you know Fire Fist over here? Are you guys fire together? I asked this because it's fascinating. That's a super fancy outfit he has too. You both have fancy outfits and named Fire. That I did not know him, but I'm gonna tell you what. I think that is a super fancy outfit right there. All together, pretty cool. Hey, Snow Ranger, how you doing today? So you guys, I already sent us the stuff to do our crafty run. I'll show you. It's right here. We can run a 600 clicky click combustor run. That should at least give us a little bit of blueprint stuff. Right off the bat, I'm going to fly over to a location. We're going to find some Caboria to hunt. I needed some Caboria for something I was trying to do. I'm trying to remember where the Caboria are. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Fire Fist looks insane cool, huh? I think that's way wicked looking outfit. Ooh, got a knot. Woo! I was dang close. I'm thinking the Kabori are down here on the other side of this, but I could be wrong. Real quick, we'll pop this baby up. Go like this. Codex Caboria. Oh, you know what? I could probably check if there's a daily on this, but let's just go get it. Yeah, I know they're like the little clam things. I should have messaged Deepwater. He used to hunt them like a lot for some reason while he was on this planet. I think he believes they're a super good mob. I personally don't know yet. We're gonna land on the dam. Hold on one second. Oh, you know what? I can land down there. That looks like a good spot to land. Woo! Oh, see, this is what we're always doing, always banging into stuff. I really like this vehicle, and in all honesty, I want them to have a vehicle like this in real life. I honestly don't know, and in all honesty, guys, Deepwater, he works during the day. He comes over here for business meetings tomorrow, usually. I know that sounds probably weird, but um, he's a good friend of mine actually. He lived on this planet for an exceptional amount of time. Hoping that we can find some Kabori. What's this over here? Let's look at that. Oh, was that just the sky? Okay, maybe that's just... Okay, I think I'm almost to the Caboria. I'm gonna pull out a gun. Yeah! That's what we're almost to. So real quick, I'm gonna make sure we have everything ready. Maybe there's a thicker spot of these. I'm not the biggest underwater hunter. I don't think I'm at the right depth since that came up at us. I do have this though. You know, I never asked him what he was hunting on him. Oh, guys, I have a loot pill going on. I'm trying to get something for crafting though, so I think I like Caboria shells or I don't know, something Caboria oriented. I could have checked to see if they had any in the auction house, but I said, psh, let's go kill some stuff instead. Oh, whoa, I am at the bottom. Guys, what am I thinking? Okay, we're finding more. This is a good sign. They're kind of a little like, I don't know what that is actually. Like part crab, part shelf item. I don't know what to call that. Ah, that's a rotten clam. That's not what I was trying to get. I'm thinking we're swimming towards them right now. Maybe I should be throwing fireballs. Yeah, I can absolutely help you with that. Do you need help? I can definitely help you upgrade your Nawa chip core. I have some of the parts and I can tell you tricks to get the rest of the stuff done. Have you hunted your jellies yet? Because that's one of the annoying parts of it. But I have some socket parts and I can help you find them anyway. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Also, you guys, do you know that they're gonna do the event on Planet Monria this weekend? I can't even remember who all's organizing it, but you know how you can get your spines and the other stuff? That's gonna be done, supposedly. You know, I'm not really sure what I'm trying to get here. I don't think it's rotten Cluboria clams, though. Maybe it is, though. Looks like they're doing some hunting on Cyrene, too. If you guys are ever working on your Cyrene Ranger stuff, the one where you have to defend the stuff and stuff, you know how you can get your, the spines. The spines event. Whatever it is that you get your spines on. They're doing that this weekend. Somebody is organizing it. I'll have to check real quick in a second, to be honest. They were talking about it in my stream this morning. Hold on one second. I'll find out what it was. Of course, I can only go back so far on that. Don't worry. I'll know soon. We'll just go to my dashboard. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what the deal is. Because I think oh. I'm going to tell you, they only let me go so far back in my conversations. Can I go further back? No. Okay. Honestly, I don't remember who said it this morning. That's what I'm saying. The Monterey event is this weekend. That's what I'm meaning. It might be Deuce Vault. You know, oh, you have enough DPS for sure. Let me see what amp I'm using on this. I don't even know what I'm doing. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I have an amp. I have two Shiznit laser sights and a 101. Yes, that is what I have. I'm glad that you know what I have. I'm like, I don't know. I have also the Elcard Precision Scope. So basically, we're using a bunch of Shiznit laser sights and such like that stuff. I like the Shiznit laser sight. By the way, I don't have the blueprint for it. I need to. Oh. See, who was in chat this morning talking about it? Oh, Leon. Leon Hawkeye was talking about it this morning in chat. Guys, that's who it was. I was like, oh, I can't remember, but it was Leon. So they're doing the hay. Oh, you know, I don't know. I've actually never looked into it to that level to know what damage. What level of hunter are you? Could we get you a bigger gun for it? I make weapons. Because literally, I don't think it would be that hard to help you get up to that kind of damage. You need to be doing 30 damage. What's Chill Vibes? What's your current? Oh. Okay. I didn't realize that it was I don't know the ped cycle on getting it, you guys. I've not got spines and I don't have the other thing that you get. You get like 2 different things. And I've never bothered with them because my carry capacity is 356 kilograms. So like if I actually could carry as much as this guy could carry in real life, whew, I'd be a beast. I'd be like ripped. You know what I'm saying? When you can just walk around carrying 300 and some kilograms of weight on top of your body weight, you're a freaking beast. I mean, like, just straight up, there's nobody that can be, well, I'm sure some dude's like so beastie that he's like, that's not even impressive. But for me, it would be super impressive. Hey, Peruch, how you doing? Yeah, the speed increase, I'm sure, is a super cool thing, too. Yeah, I would wait till you could do both, too. I forgot that it was a multiple thing. Because I don't go and do it, usually, so... Are we about to come out of the water to get something? Oh. Awkward situation where you come out of the water just go right back in, right? Yeah. Thank you for letting us know that. I forgot it was a kill multiple. So, Chill Vibes, when you get your stuff, I will help you definitely also, I don't know what level you'd have to be to get 30th level. I mean, 30th damage. I don't think you'd have to... Why is this guy not getting hit? Oh, because he was at the top of the water. I see what's going on. I put Kleenex over here today so I would have, like, tissue paper. And then I moved it somewhere, guys. What the heck is going on here? I'm going to pull this guy down into the water further. Okay, we can get you to 20th level pretty fast, I think. So, if you're 15th level, you need 3 15th level guns to get to 20th level. You have to burn through them. Just so you know. It's about that much on lower level. When you're lower level, you just like, boom, you go up faster, to be honest. I got caught in the water. I'm a mess today. Yeah, Zuck, you were talking about it too. Okay. Yeah, so you and Leon were talking about it. I remember that now. I couldn't remember who had all talked about it. But for sure, there's going to be doing of that. So Zuck, I'm going to be meeting Zuck to drop him off a gun. I might. Oh, there's a shell finally. So what? We had to kill about 5 of these dudes for a shell? Guys, I'm going to tell you. Oh, I remember. We're trying to get shells for the incense holder. I don't remember how many shells I needed. But yeah, a couple, I guess. Yeah, Zuck and them are going to be doing it. Then, of course, back on Toulan, there's always the end of month event, which is a huge deal if you're trying to move forward your citizen mission. I'll check to see what all I have for getting you your MK2 or MK1. What one are you at? MK1, MK2? Wait. Zuck from the last Airbender? Ooh, I haven't watched that for a while. Can I tell you, for a second, I had my daughter convinced that that cartoon was a children's cartoon at 4. So, like, she would tell my wife that we wanted to watch The Last Airbender. I had her totally watching the crap out of that. And she thought it was like a children's cartoon. It's one of my big victories. Because I literally didn't have to watch mindless crap. Because I had her watching The Last Airbender. I was trying to get her to root for the Fire Nation, but that didn't happen. Like, somehow she liked the big animal. Yeah, Last Airbender is for all ages. That's what I'm saying too. And then you don't have to lose your mind because you're watching some kind of crap that's just utter nonsense. I don't know who's writing these children's cartoons, but honestly, they're freaking pretty mindless. Like, they're not introducing very interesting concepts. I would rather, like, some kind of concepts be going on. Of course, I'm going to also let you guys know, my daughter's now 5, and she's listened to The Art of War 3 times. That's right. My wife's not a big fan of the fact that I'm like, no, let's listen to The Art of War. My daughter's not that excited about listening to it either at this point, but, But, I was like, you need to know this stuff. No, a ton of cartoons aren't for all ages, and some of the ones designed for kids try to slip in things that I actually don't really find to be super appropriate for a child. Like, it's okay, it's their cartoon, it's just personally, yeah, The Art of War. Super good. You never know. I want her to have the concepts in her brain young. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell her to go be the next Genghis Khan. But Genghis Khan was really a hero to his people and a profound person. I mean, like, a profound person. Yeah, mixed bag, right? I think The Last Airbender is super good for all ages. It's fascinating. It has some good moral lessons in it. It's a really good show. I gotta come up here and figure out where I am. Guys, feel that we're needing to find some more of these dudes. I'm gonna head over this way, I think. I like The Last Airbender. I haven't even watched the whole thing. Me and my daughter were watching the crap out of it, and then all of a sudden, she got addicted to boring stuff that I really am like, holy crap. Like, really boring stuff, guys. It's like literally horrible. And she thinks it's fascinating. Like, and it's because it's literally programmed at her level, kind of, but it's just crap. I still am like, Oh yeah, I have to watch how much TV. I'm not a fan of TV, you guys. I don't watch a lot of TV because I think it's basically crap. But I do know a lot of people do like it. What is this warrior statue about? Well, there's the warrior statue if anybody was looking for that. I don't know what that goes to. Yeah, I'm not a fan of TV at all, honestly. I think it's basically worthless for the most part. But, like everybody's their own person. It is mental clutter. And it's mindless, inaccurate crap. Most of the time, you just have to be like, holy crap, could they at least put some effort into something here? Yeah, I'm not a fan of it at all. Yeah, that's because TV's pretty much, at this point, it's worthless, to be honest. So, if I could get away with it, I would have my daughter watching educational stuff and documentaries, and that's it. Um, Unfortunately, I don't control everything in the world in her world yet, or at all. And so she goes over to her grandparents' house, and they do let her watch some mindless crap, which I just accept that that'll help her know that it's mindless later on when because I point out it's mindless crap most of the time. I'm not a fan of TV at all. I think it's just so what I do like is once in a great while I'll binge uh, a type show. I don't know why I have that up. It just was up there. But I try not to binge too many shows. They are really kind of just bad. And a lot of it's badly written. Have you guys noticed the inconsistencies and the continuity errors in most of these shows? It's really bad. You have to like willingly overlook stuff that's like profoundly doesn't make any sense on a pretty much constant basis. I'm trying to think of where we get things. Wish I could hold my breath as long as this dude. Can you imagine if you could free dive for this long? I like some psychological type suspense thrillers. Um, I liked I've liked a couple movies over the last few years, and that's it. Like I've thought a couple movies were super good. Now, can I tell you, one of the things that I do watch is I'll watch a zombie movie. I know zombie movies are mindless, and I don't even expect them to be like well written or good or anything like that. I'll watch a zombie movie for the crap value of it, and I admit that it's crap value. I'm not expecting a zombie movie to be profound in any capacity, but for some reason I've really always liked the fresh new world concept, where when a zombie apocalypse happens, you get that clean new world type thing going on again for a second. And so I always have liked movies that are post apocalyptic slash and well, I guess I just finished the Daily Hunt, you guys. Um, Basically, the ones where you're in a restart of a world. I like world restarts. I know that probably. Oh, sorry, I'm about to yawn at you guys. I know that probably sounds weird, but I've always found the fantasy genre where it's post-apocalyptic and a restart of some nature to be super pleasant. I mean, I'm not wanting us to have a reset, because that involves a whole bunch of people dying. But the genre itself is really cool. It's just neat. my lime water. Last week, I had one lime that was like twice as powerful as any other lime I had. It was just like a super lime. I don't know what happened with it, but it was like way more staunch than the other limes I had. I appreciated it, but the thing is, I wasn't ready for it, and I didn't realize how powerful it was going to be. And so then all of a sudden, I'm sitting there drinking this lemon water or lime water, and it was like, and I only put one lime in too, but it was powerful. ReZero, it's from Japan. I would read it or watch it. Honestly, I like reading a lot of stuff. Because can I tell you, time and time again, I find that what you get from the book is so much different than what you get from just like watching a show. And I'm not saying that there aren't shows that are. There's been a couple shows that I've seen that are like, I thought they actually improved the book. But for the most part, I like hearing the language and stuff like that the authors used. I think it's fascinating in some cases, and you just don't get the same feel for who the writer was when you're watching a movie. I mean, like it's okay. For the most part, books are better, but there have been a few that I'm like, the book wasn't that good, but then like when it was turned into a movie, whoever decided to butcher the crap out of it, butchered it in the right way, which is super rare, you guys, and turned it into an excellent, excellent thing in which the book was mediocre. It's rare, but it does happen sometimes. Super rare though. 90% of the time, you do not want to watch the movie after you've read the book. It'll just disappoint you. Lord of the Rings, that is one where I mixed bag. So, The Hobbit was probably one of the first books I remember them reading in like middle school as a class effort that I thought was pretty good. The other one that I thought was super good was the one with Johnny Tremaine in it, and I can't remember what it was called. You know, the one where it's like he's in the revolutionary time period and he goes to work at the silversmiths on Sunday and he burns his hand with silver and actually ruins his hand and stuff like that pretty much. That book I thought was super good as a book as a kid. I haven't reread it. It would probably like blow me away at how simplified it was. But I thought that was a super good book when I was a kid. Oh, I would have to. Honestly, I'm not sure if everybody's read it. It it's a revolutionary time period book, and I had a teacher that was super cool at one point, and he was into all those mountain man rendezvous and stuff. And so we may have only read it because he was into like black powder rifles and all that stuff. Like the dude literally made his own buckskin outfit and hunted black powder hunts during the normal, like that was his stuff. I'm dyslexic and slightly ADHD, but I control my dyslexia to a point. I mean, not really, but I just deal with it. But like flat out, it can throw you off when you're reading. It is a little bit of an annoyance. Like, psh, I'll have to admit that. And if a book is moving too slow, it does drive me crazy. I don't know. But the DSEC one is the better one to hunt, honestly. If it if it drops the same stuff, that's what I should be doing. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure if the Desect Caboria drop the same stuff. But if they do, that would be a better option for what I'm doing. I'm only trying to get some shells, though. And so I probably already have enough shells to do a click. But I was trying to get 2 clicks at least. Let's look. Oh, I have 3. 3 shells right there, guys. I probably do have enough to do a click or so. It is the same codex. For sure. I've got this codex through mostly on Desect Caboria. Because in all honesty, I'm not a big underwater hunter. I think underwater hunting is kind of annoying. For the most part. Unless you're hunting big. I'm going to make an incense burner, I think. I'm sure I have enough. Let's kill this one and we'll find out. And then we'll switch to something a little better. Honestly, if you put in a bid in the auction house where it's a buy bid, they fill up pretty fast anyway, no matter what you're wanting. Especially if you put it out there that you're trying to get that. Okay, real quick, let's find out what's going on with everything. All these screechies. Whoa! Boom. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on there. We'll just... Oh, there I'm walking finally. Okay, boom. I had hit the slow button. Okay, now we're doing stuff and doing stuff. Watch. If there's a better place to hunt them besides just off planet, let me know. Look at this. We could rain terror down. If this was PvP, we could just be like blow the bridge right there. I'm just joking. We wouldn't want to blow that bridge. Can you imagine the flood? Like, look at this crap. The difference in water, because it's 8 pounds per gallon, right? Something like that. It's almost 8 pounds per gallon, and it might be 8 pounds. So if you imagine how many gallons there are between that surface to that bottom, that's how much weight there would be. This is a thick old dam, though. That thing would be blowing, like, it would be horrific. This village down here, it would be in some definite trouble. Yeah, that would be horrific. Because that would just go... And I don't know exactly what kind of tsunami would happen, but a pretty big one. See if we can target into the village real quick. Watch this. That was just messing around, guys. It won't hurt anybody. I did burn up 3 shots, though, for sure. Okay, let's check this out. I wish that actually was allowed to do more stuff. Hey, Lourez is right there. Holy crap, a lot of people are here. I don't know Pinky, but I'm excited for them, too. Let's see about this. Oh, I have enough stuff to make a twin fate. Guys, this was a good sword. Dun dun dun. See, 17th level, blah blah blah, 30 blah, 5. Do I have stuff for this? Hold on 1 second. Let's see. I do. I have stuff for this. Making this sword real quick. Oh, I'm gonna have to click it again. I might need more Lulu pearls. I might buy a bunch. We might be making this sword for a second. I got enough to do a few of them. See, they're all like, no, no, you don't, sir. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of sunburst. I don't want that much. I'll mine some more later. We don't want to do that. That's too much. Okay, let's look at this. I'm going to find out what we needed for our incense burner. Okay, incense burner. I needed 6 Caboria shells and some Gaily powder. I'm going to need more of those babies. Oh! Oh, I'll totally buy this. This dude's selling these out at 200%. I don't even care. Look at this. He doesn't even know about it. I'll buy this too. I'm okay with the markup. We love people. Boom, boom, boom. I'll put these in my shop. What's the price on this thingy? 23 pad. Okay. Let's incense burner this baby. Hey, Runos, how you doing today? I hope you're freaking rocking it. Ah, man, they're not liking my crafting at all. Okay, we've got one incense burner. Let's look at this baby. Got to figure out where this thing is. Oh, I'm going to be on Monreal. Let me let this guy know this. Hold on. Oh, whoa, I had caps lock on. Okay, I've been trying to catch him. Let's look at this. We've got our incense burner. This will be in my shop soon. I don't know what it does exactly, but we have one now. Yes, see, everybody's telling me about this event. Yeah, no, I know it's a TT valued one right now. It won't be soon though, guys. It won't be soon. Like not right this second, but let's look at what we have for this stuff real quick. Let me also get this stuff off of me. I got too much stuff on me, guys. Okay. What she needs, let's think. You need not those. Not energy cells. Let me look up. You need the I don't think I have the stuff. What all do you need for upgrading the thing? You need the MK. Hold on, let's find this. I'll look at it. And then we'll find out where we get the stuff real quick too. You need novel core parts. You need Nawa A, right? Nawa Core 1A? Is it Nawa Core 1A? Okay, let me look up Nawa Core MK1 parts. Okay, I've got it. I need to find out who drops them. Okay, so. Oh, well, I need to know who drops what. Avalunus! What planet are you on? Let me write these down. I also hope you are doing amazing. Okay, so Zuck's right there. Boom. Are you gonna be Avalonis on they need to give me better information here. Hold on. Novel Core Part A. Let's go Part A. Let's just type that in. I'm gonna have a great one. Part A. Trying to find out where we get this stuff, guys. Okay. Novel Core Agent provides two options. For the first, it can be bought for 1,000 what? 10,000 Viber sweat or hunt 100 tablets. Once you have the Novel Core, now what? Okay. So what are we trying to do? Many instances. Blah blah blah. Uh, have you got your Novel Core one? Oh, so you just need the MK2 parts. Okay, well let's look at that real quick. Hold on 1 second. That's you need an A. You need the A, B, C, and D, correct? Well, why are they so expensive? That's the D is the one that they're trying to charge a ton for, huh? So these others aren't that expensive. A, B, C. Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy's charging a bunch. So let me think. Where would we get the D from? The A, B, and C are cheap enough that that's not bad. This D, they're charging a grip, guys. A grip. What the crap is wrong with these guys? Let me think. I'm going to have to actually do the instance. Have you done the instance at all? Let me get you. Do you have energy for the instances? I probably have energy. Look at this, guys. I'll grab 10 of these for you. I can also do the instance too. I'm going to have to do the instance to get it. Oh, you might be. You know, this is, I always forget DPS. But you know, you might not be too low DPS too. Where did I just put this stuff? Did I not just grab it? Did you guys not just witness me grab the energy core stuff? I'm gonna swear I just grabbed that. Hold on. Oh. Oh, of course. Boom. Okay. Take those. You might not be. Boom. I can get more and I can hit it up. So if I can get you the parts, I'll just give them to you. I don't want to buy them at 40 ped, but legitimately I'm willing to actually do the mission a little bit so that we can try to get it for you. Because last week I couldn't remember who had asked about that. Real quick though, before we do the crafting part, I'm going to show you one of the areas that you want to be able to go to. It's actually sometimes profitable. The jelly zone. Do you not have armor, chill vibes? Oh, this girl's sitting here waiting to tree harvest, guys. She's a tree harvester. Fancy outfit tree harvester. Yeah, I'm gonna do the CUHOF this weekend after I get back from planet Toulan. So I'm gonna go and meet um Zucco and Vital Duck on Toulan. And then also Avalonus, I'm not sure where you are. Hey the Diggler, how are you doing today? But I will meet you too. I have like a bunch of stuff on me. So I have like all the stuff everybody like requested on me already. Watch this. I'll show you the area we're going to go to. You can sweat these, but not if you're not low. You know, I don't remember them doing much damage. I would bet though. Yeah, now I'm worried about sending you there and getting you killed. I'm about to drop right here, just so you guys know. I'm going to probably have to kill a bunch of them for you, just to be honest. So there's like a 14th level dude at the end or some crap like that now that I'm thinking about it. And that might be a lethal for you right now. You're going to probably want somebody to knock that out for you. Hold on one second. I'm going to switch over to this. These guys drop stuff. You can sweat the jellies on the other side that are slightly higher level too. Okay, so because these guys are trying to get around me, I'm going to switch up to a bigger chip and blast them. Maybe we should go do the instance later on today too. I'm going to do the instance later this weekend when I get back, because I already promised people I was heading to their planet to drop off stuff. But I'm going to be back on this planet for the weekly anyway. Because I have enough wood to basically do the wood mission again. I need a whole bunch of coloring because boom. Yeah. Oh, I get you, but on this planet, there's not... I don't know the best mob to sweat on this planet, you guys. What we need to do, Chill Vibe, is we need to get you some seriously hardcore armor. Like, I don't know. Like a set of ranger armor or a set of something. Panaleons are amazing. I personally sweat the dire weeds a lot of the time too, just because I like to get the dodge bonus, because dodge is super handy. Dodge is super handy, guys. Yeah, Zuck, I'm gonna be on your planet this weekend. Let me check this out. Oh, well, so you need plates. I'm not sure what damage the things do, but if you had good plates, you might be fine. You need plates. That's not horrible armor, you guys. The Atlas armor, it's not total crap. Plates are the way to go anyway. Plates, like permanent plates, not the throwaway plates. But if you had permanent plates on that armor, it'd probably be fine. Ooh, I just pissed off way lots of these guys. Do you guys see this? Oh. Okay. We need to get you upgraded is what it is. So either that or we need to get you like plates. I like Imperium plates, but I like them once they're upgraded. We need to go upgrade your plates is what we need to do. It takes a long time to get all the stuff to upgrade plates. But straight up, I can upgrade the plates almost to the second level. See, I'm at 400. I need 200 more points to be able to upgrade mine again. Of course, one of my buddies, he just told me, hey, well, actually, lots of people have told me, hey, I'll upgrade those for you. But, I, for the most part, like to do things myself. Because I'm freaking a glutton for punishment or something. I don't know. But, yeah. Imperium plates are super good. Oh, incision plates are. I just don't know the what I have to do to. Incision plates are good. All the plates that once they're upgraded are awesome. I wish they had more things like that, honestly. I would say I'm not, but I do things that are definitely in my discomfort range to such a degree that I must be to a point, right? Whoa, there were a bunch of dudes behind me, you guys. Oh, no, because damage overflow doesn't matter anymore. It goes into it anyway. You used to have to switch like that, but they've stated that damage overflow is an irrelevancy now. I just go along with the fact that if it is, I hope it is. I haven't had an issue with like it gimping my returns in any capacity since they said that though. Okay, well that guy's stuck behind a different dude, so we'll just have to deal with that later. Obviously, these guys are pretty aggressive. Now, a long time ago, you used to have to switch to your finishing weapon, which that was a real thing for forever. I remember having to have the weapon you hunt with and then the weapon you finish things with. That was always fascinating. Yeah, I'm okay with that. More or less, I don't try to pull ahead on hunting. I try to focus on my store and loading the auction houses and stuff like that for returns. But I get you guys. Yeah, I don't hunt for returns, guys. I probably wouldn't get returns if I was basing it on hunting. I'd be being butchered most of the time. And I'm a pretty okay hunter, but not that good. For many years, I didn't even hunt, more or less. I thought it was like a big waste of time and money. I literally was just like, I'm going to set up in a mothership and do mothership runs and visit with everybody and craft. And then slowly I started, hey, let me start hunting. It was a couple years ago. And then I got addicted to spending money. Yeah, it's okay. I have a blast. On top of that, my stuff does pretty okay. And so, of course, I though used to go when I was a kid, and when I'd get $10 allowance, I'd go to the arcade, and I'd just blast through that. And so $10 in quarters, that's 100 pet in this game, guys. Think about that. Do y'all remember the good old days of the arcades? I loved the arcades. Yeah, see, they were fun. So can I tell you, I took my daughter to the arcade we have now, which is like interesting. So their arcades, they don't have video games anymore, you guys. What they have um, is they have some kind of crap that basically is like a casino for kids at this point. I didn't think it was at all the same thing as when I was a kid. I was like very disappointed. I was super excited to go play video games with her and stuff like that. Arcades have changed so much. No, it's a good idea not to be a compulsive buyer. Especially in this game, you're going to pay a lot more, right? That guy's backing off of us, so I'm going to bring these guys over here so we can do this without the awkwardness of them doing whatever they're doing there. Might have to heal myself real quick. So can I tell you, that's the way to do it. You can grind up to hundreds of ped. People just don't have the patience to do it. At one point, I spent just an insane amount of time on Planet Cyrene and Planet Rocktopia, just sweating. And it was super nice to just like gain all that ped for free. And I didn't mind it because I learned a lot about this game that way. I mean, a lot about this game. Let me collect this thing. We just got one ped in dexterity, though, right there. Well, if I hit a... Oh, you're number 6 in mining? That's pimp. I'm nowhere near number 6 in mining or anything, to be honest. But number 6 in mining is insane cool. So here's the deal, though. I have to do a lot of businessy work that's no fun. And so what I'll do is I used to just sit there and I would like be on a planet where I could sweat in the background while I was doing paperwork. So I really thought it was like a bonus. So I would sit on a planet and I would like just put the small screen version of this game up over here in the corner. And then I would sit there just working the crap out of Entropia at the exact same time. I would sit there and I'd get paperwork done. I don't like doing paperwork. It's not any fun. But I'm always having to do paperwork or answer messages. So I get a lot of messages. Right now, I know this is going to sound crazy, right? I don't know if we can show you this without exposing people's information. So on my text messages, right? Right now, can you guys see that? I have 888 unread text messages. Oh, that's popping up. 887 unread messages. I'm never getting back to that many people. I'm working on it. My emails, they're pretty extreme too. I try to keep up on emails. And then I get a whole bunch of other messages and stuff all the time in other places. I don't know how I'm, like, honestly, realistically supposed to keep up with that. I'm not going to sit here and message back that many people in a day. So some of it though, I'm going to tell you is because people will add me to group messages. And group messages, they're ridiculous. I hate those. I don't even think that those should be a thing. Literally, it should be a just not allowed to add anybody to a group message without them saying, yeah, I want to be part of that group message. Because all of a sudden your phone's just blowing up. And because I receive so many messages, I had to sit there and make it where my phone doesn't tell me if I get a message because I'm constantly getting a message and it was constantly going beep, beep at me and stuff like that, and I don't like that. And so basically I set it to not tell me anymore. And so now at the end of the day, honestly, I kind of glance at it. I see what is like important looking, and that's what I answer back. But like that's too many messages to want to care about in a single day. Nobody wants to answer 800 some messages. I didn't get that in a single day, guys. That's literally this whole month of me just being like, nah, kind of. I mean, like, I answer some stuff, I don't answer some stuff. It's a mixed bag, how important it is. If it looks like just some random crap. Group messages, I don't answer at all. I don't like those. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I feel you on that. Yeah, every single thing you get involved in is another flood of messages. So on LinkedIn, I get crazy mad amounts of messages. Like crazy mad amounts. So I finally got, and I know this is going to sound weird, I have 25,000 followers on LinkedIn. And they all just decide that they can send me messages. Everybody just like, which they can, but I can't keep up with that many people. Like, that's not even going to happen. I'm never going to be able to. And at one point, um, I thought, oh, hey, I can keep up with this many people. But literally at one point, I was spending a whole freaking day just trying to answer people back, and I didn't ever catch up. And so then I eventually just realized that it wasn't realistic and it was horrible. And so I quit answering. I mean, like, I just quit. I still am on LinkedIn, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. Oh, so I write business articles, and I do a lot of business consulting and stuff like that. And I have a pretty business impressive slash and academically good background. And so I'm well connected. That's why. I'm very well connected. Better connected on LinkedIn than in this game, you guys. By a chunk. Like, by a large chunk. But I did advisements for companies and governmental institutions at one point. And then I wrote an article or two. I wrote one article with an ex-football player that used to be on two different football teams that are like professional type teams. And stuff like that. A lot of stuff. Like, it's confusing, guys. I'll show you how, actually, guys. So, hold on one second. Let's pull up my LinkedIn. You guys will think, oh, this is boring crap, but here's how. Um, boom, got that, boom. See, we're almost caught up. See, people always message. Now I get it. This is me with my beard obviously not shaved. I mean, it's shaved. I look all businessy, right? You guys see that? looks like super businessy. Um, so they want to always verify me. I'm not verifying myself right now. So I do a couple different companies. I'm a board of directors guy. I do the chief officer there. I've got my YouTube stuff, Twitch stuff. I've got a few brand ambassadors and stuff like that. I've got a lot of experiences for different social media stuff and stuff like that. And then where I'm good at is, and this is why. So I'm at 25,078 followers right now. So let's see, posts. So one of my articles was with this dude. This guy is Michael Montgomery. He's a football player, and he's pretty nice guy, honestly, pretty smart. I like him. And so we did a collaboration together. That was good. And then I'm certified in a bunch of like body language coaching, conflict resolution stuff, negotiations, nonprofit type stuff, supervision and leadership stuff. And then this is the part where these guys are out of control. We'll get out of that. I gotta find the right thing here. This is where I'm super endorsed. So I'm at 99 plus endorsements across the board in all of these skills. And so, well, I guess I'm not 99 in all of them, but we're at a lot of endorsements, 99, 80 something. I guess business ethics, oh no, talent management, I'm only 57. Startups, I only have 18 endorsements because I added that just recently. Content marketing, I'm only at 22, and business development. But basically, I put efforts into developing my stuff. I have some degrees too. And so, basically, that's how. I worked the crap out of my resume, guys. I do a bunch of weird stuff. But oh, I need 2 monitors. I like learning, guys. That's why. I love learning stuff, and I like working on projects with people. So like, that's the way to grow on most of that stuff, is to be like, hey, anytime somebody reaches out to collaborate with me on a project, and I don't care if it's an article or whatever, I usually am like, well, what kind of project are we talking about? And just doing a lot of projects or startups with people and stuff like that is a lot of it. And advising stuff. You want to advise things. And so I do a lot of weird stuff. Basically, I have to be having like 3 or 4 things going on at once, or I start kind of feeling like I'm just not doing something. It kind of, like, I don't know. I probably have some kind of weird OCD issue, but it happens to be one that makes it where I have to do stuff. So I don't ever deal with it because it's just like acceptable. Socially, if your OCD is that you just have to constantly be involved in multiple projects, nobody will call it OCD. They just are like, oh, that's good. But I'll tell you, once in a while, I'll wear myself into the ground and I'll just crash. I mean, like, then I have to emotionally reset myself. I'm okay with that because I like yoga and meditation and stuff. But legitimately, often, I will be in a situation where I have to find my own reset in which, and then I like will go camping. That's a lot of it. Camping's super good for you guys. Yeah, you can post a screenshot link. I removed the block on that stuff, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I think you can. Hey Iverson, how you doing today? You guys know tomorrow we're gonna be writing a book though, right? I mean, not the whole book. So what we're gonna do tomorrow is we're gonna be brainstorming our sci-fi horror fantasy. I mean, maybe I don't want to call it a horror yet because we don't know what it's about yet. But people will die, horrific things will happen, stuff. I haven't made it up in my mind yet, you know what I'm saying? I also am probably going to shave, but that's separate from streaming. That's because I have to eventually go meet. Oh, first thing in the morning, where I normally was streaming, what do you call that? Hold on, I'll update it on Twitch even. Where I normally was streaming Diablo 2 or Diablo 4, I'm now going to only stream Diablo 4 on Mondays. I'm dropping it off on Fridays, and we're writing a book. And now that I finished up that Harvard leadership course that was way too freaking easy, we're going to actually be writing on that day too. It's like that time in my world too, guy. I feel you. But I'm gonna stream it into the later, and then we might just add more, because it matters how smooth it's going. Maybe I add more days that we're just knocking out this book. I'm super excited. If any of you guys do want to message ideas or comments and stuff like that, you're welcome to. I've got dice, and I've got a dice castle. This dice castle makes it where we get a fair roll. Somebody 3D printed this for me. So what I'm going to do is when somebody's going to die, I'm not going to know who it is going to be. We're going to kill them, and then we're going to go back in and make it where we feel a way about them. It doesn't matter if we hate or love them, but you want to have some kind of emotional thought when somebody dies. And so what will happen is anytime we roll the dice and it says somebody dies, if we already haven't made them likable or hateable or in some type of way, then we're going to go back and write them in to where they... I haven't heard of fourthword.com. What is it? I don't know what that is. So I don't know what that is, but we're going to knock out a book real quick. I created a Nook. Oh! I didn't know about that. Thank you for letting me know. We're not doing an RPG necessarily, guys. I play RPGs, though. Oh! So I didn't know about that, but I play RPGs all the time. Like, I love role-playing games. You guys have no idea. I'm, like, super love the crap out of RPGs. Like... So what we're going to do is we're going to write up a world, brainstorm the world, then we're going to write a draft of that world, of the book, after we write, make our layout and stuff, and then it'll actually make sense by draft number 5. Oh, look at that. We got 20-something ped right there. That's not horrible. So I'm going to have to check out thefourthword.com. I didn't know about it. No. So what I've done is I created a Nook account, right? And then, here's the reality. One of my connections is a dude that does voices. He's pretty famous for it, actually. And so I already know who we're going to have do the audiobook of it. I know that's funny. Oh, well, I might do that later on then. I don't really need a game to write, guys. I'm pretty confident in our ability to just write stuff. Like, legitimately. I know I haven't wrote a fiction book before, but I've written thousands of pages of academic crap, and so, and I'm gonna let you know it was no fun. But I did write it. Some of it I enjoyed, some of it I thought, oh, this is horrible. I'll show you the dude I'm gonna have. He doesn't know it yet. I'll let him know. I'll show you how collabing works though. In a second. Hold on one second. I got a buddy that also directs movies. But I'm not, well, he's a producer, director, whatever, you know, type thing. Um but it's not, I'm not going to keep the cast small enough for his type of movie. He usually does super smaller cast movies. Let's go over, we'll start our crafting run, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Plus, we'll message our guy, and we'll talk to him about the idea of doing the book. And I'll show you how easy it is to collab with people. Because a lot of people don't realize that most people that do stuff do it through collaboration, and they don't normally just do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to be, yeah, straight up. I literally spent time developing connections. I go in and develop connections into specific industries and stuff like that purposefully, though, too, guys. So, like, it's not random. And it's not going to be on, this is going to crack you guys up. I'm connected to these guys on LinkedIn, but we don't message through LinkedIn. I mean, like, this is going to be different messaging. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's a thing here. Okay, real quick. We'll go in here. So I'll show you my voice dude. Click this off. Let's click it on for 1 second. I just want to be able to privately go into certain things without... Of course, my camera is right in the worst spot. I'll show you this dude. You guys will like him. I'm going to tell you. So, of course, Instagram's kind of weird. Obviously, most of my profiles have me looking businessy without a beard. When I'm doing meetings and stuff like that, for the most part, I have to dye my hair, look all professional, and do crap like that. I'm not the biggest fan of living my whole life in a suit and looking too serious, so we kind of limit it. So real quick, so let's find, where's the look for people thing? Boom, boom. This is the director, bro. Victor. His name is Victor Gizmo. He's a director, an actor. He just finished Death Merchant, in which he both directed and acted in it, of course. Death Merchant, City of Insurrection, right? Hold on 1 second real quick. We've got lots of messages. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to show everybody messages. I don't like Joe Biden very much, but my brain just went crap, and I don't want to look through all 3,000 of my people to find our dude. Hold on 1 second. We got Victor. There's fatty citations right there. That guy's out of control, by the way. Interesting guy. I'm forgetting names. I know too many people, and it kind of makes it where I can't remember everybody sometimes. Jeez. Fatty Citations is not the same one. He's actually I don't know how to explain Fatty Citations. Kind of out of control stuff, guys. Kind of out of control stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, maybe we have a lot of people. I'm gonna have to find this slowly. Oh, you know what? We'll just find them through LinkedIn and then we'll message them through here. Hold on one second. I think we had just recently talked. Oh, see, I'm not trying to show you guys messages though. Um, well, how do you privately go through stuff, right? Okay, well, obviously there's too many people and I need to get back to too many people. But basically this dude's a pimp. I'll find his stuff in a second. Let me click this where we can privately look for it. Just because I have too many messages back and forth between too many people, and I'm not really sure what all of them would think about that. I'll type in voice actor. Then we want first connections. Looks like I'm friends with too many voice actors. Holy crap. Well, there's a specific one I'm trying to use. Uh, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know I was connected with too many voice actors. That's kind of wild. Um, we'll go back to playing the game. When we're doing the thing, I'll find him before tomorrow. When we're playing the game, I'll make sure that we have it set up right. Okay? I mean, not playing the game. When we're writing our book, I'll find him before tomorrow so that we can do something with letting him know, hey, I want you to be the dude that does this. He's super good, and once you guys hear his voice acting skills, you guys will be like, oh, I get why you want to use him. He does a lot of voice acting for like commercials and movies and stuff like that. If we were trying to get a movie done, though, we would probably get a hold of Victor. Victor is a movie dude. The other guy's a voice dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to find him this way too. Hey, hi, how you doing? Oh, well, it only lets me look at so much stuff on that. Well, I'm gonna tell you, we could get it done. It's not impossible to get a movie done, especially if you decide to keep it really short, right? And there's a lot of dudes that specialize in super short movies. And so it is possible to just get a movie knocked out. Well, we wouldn't be able to just get it done right now, no. Here's what you have to do to get a movie done. You have to write up a screenplay, and everybody tells me you have to join that Screen Actors Guild. I'm going to let you know I'm not a member of the American or the International Screen Actors Guild. So that makes it where being able to just like do that is a little bit different, to be honest. But it's not impossible. I'm going to find this guy's stuff for us. Getting this. We're going to pop some blueprints real quick, guys. While we find our voice actor. Oh crap, I already have some blueprints on me. We're going to get them off me. I always forget that I have a bunch of random stuff on me always. Can't believe I'm having such a hard time remembering this guy's name. Such a nice guy, and honestly, he freaking produces a grip of content. He's a content dude. Yeah, I'll find him real quick. He produces enough random stuff that it's gonna be in here somewhere. Oh, you know what? Let me see how we can see this more effectively. There's so many people. I like people though, so I'm glad there's so many people. Wild. Oh, I remember his name. Charlie's his name. I didn't find him, but I'm going to let you know I can find him because I know his name's Charlie. Charlie is his name, and Charlie's super cool. You guys are going to love this. I'll even show you his voice acting skills. Like this dude, he's like super good. Charlie, there he is. Boom. Okay. Watch this, guys. I'll make it where we can hear what's going on, and you guys will be like, yeah, that guy's definitely boom, solid. Watch this. This is Charlie. Obviously, Charlie spends a lot of time voice acting and stuff. He's done a lot of stuff for different ads, for different movies. He has a dog. He's a super cool guy. Fancy little sound booth and such. But this dude's voice, I'm going to try to find one of his voice acting things. That's not. Is this a play? Oh. This guy's super good at
Toyota. Let's go places. Alone. Next on History. Nobody. Starts Friday. Rated R. Venom. Let there be carnage. Experience it in IMAX and Real 3D.
Boom. Let's hope they don't nail me on that copyright stuff, but that's Charlie's stuff right there. So if you guys have heard his voice before, Charlie's super nice. So what we'll do is we'll say, hey, Charlie, right? Watch. We go like this. Charlie. Boom. Oh, hey, let's disregard that burn session thing. We didn't see that. Well, that's not even. Boom. So there. We've shot that off. He already knows. I've done favors for him in the past. He's a super cool guy, you guys. But that's Charlie right there, bro. That's who I was looking for. That's why I was like, this guy has a voice. Like a good, solid, hey, we don't have to wonder if this guy's good. You know what I'm saying? He's pro. Like, boom. Hey, thank you very much, Chill Vibe. Yeah, he's super. Oh, yeah, I don't know everybody, but I'm going to look them up later. But I'm going to let you know, Charlie's voice acting skills, did you hear how serious it sounds when he says stuff? Like, it could be like, in a world gone wrong, except it sounds freaking epic when he does it. Yeah, Charlie's the guy. So, I set him and Charlie up, Charlie and Victor up. And honestly, I think they're collabing on some kind of film thing or something like that. I don't do film, right? Everybody knows that. I'm not an actor. I'm not a member of the Actors Guild, and I'm not a screenwriter or a member of the Screenwriters Guild. In which pretty much for them to touch your script, you better go and just become a Screenwriter Guild member. Just so you guys know, it seems pretty serious. I don't think it's not worth it if you actually do write screenwriting screenplays. But if you don't write anything, you probably don't need to be a member of the Screen Actors Guild. Or Screenwriters Guild, whichever one it is. I'm not sure which. No, it's the Writers Guild. There's Screen Actors and then there's Screenwriters. But yeah, that's who we want. We want Charlie to be the, hey, blah, blah, blah. Because I feel that whatever book you have him do, it's going to sound that much more action-y. Super good sounding. Like, he's done a lot. You guys heard his voice, though. I think you guys approved of it. I mean, I approve of it. I also know he does quite well. He'll get back to me within a very short time. He's usually one of those kind of guys that's back to you within like less than 24 hours. Which I find super nice of him. Because honestly, he could just be busy all the time. That guy's like got enough jobs to not have to be like, hey, I'm worried about it. By the way, super friendly guy. If you reach out to him, he's gonna like not be a jerk. Just so you guys know. Honestly, all those guys are pretty much friendly. Had to watch. I have some contracts on. I know this sounds weird. So I have some positions right now that they're up, but I'm actually kind of okay with them selling at a higher amount. And if you do options contracts, you basically get to like put, it works different than normal stuff. And so I'm pseudo watching my options contracts because, well, I'll show you how this works. Right now, I believe I'm going to be up more. Just to be honest. But I'll show you what I'm talking about with options contracts. These options... Ooh. These option contracts are... well, I don't know how much to show you guys here. We won't get into options contracts because I don't want to get into investment type stuff during a stream. But basically, voice acting's a super cool job. If you want to get into that, yeah, seriously, message Victor. I mean, not Victor, message Charlie. Are you on Instagram? I'll just grab you his stuff, guys. He's a super nice guy. So if you're wanting to get into that, you just literally tell somebody that does it, hey man, I really love your stuff. I know about you because of this person, and I would like to know more about how you started doing what you do, and I would like to get into what you do. Honestly, that's how you do anything. Are you on LinkedIn? Because I'm friends with him on LinkedIn too. We're friends on everything. Well, no, I don't think he's on Twitch, to be honest. I have never asked him though. Pretty sure we're friends on this platform too. Holy crap, guys. You know what? I just realized I'm friends with way more people that are named Charlie on oh, there, I got him. Okay. Watch this. Got him right here. Boom. Okay. Here's Charlie's LinkedIn. That'll allow you to just contact him right there. So, literally, just message him. Tell him, hey, I want to know more about what you do. That's space thrusters, guys. We like space thrusters. But that's what I do with all kinds of stuff, you guys. If I'm curious about something, I will find somebody and I will literally just be like, hey, can I get your, can I talk to you about this? 99% of the time, they're cool. I'll get his Instagram too, just in case you guys want to follow him. He's an excellent guy. Kind of hilarious, to be honest. I think he's hilarious. I think there's a lot of excellent people. Boom. No, get a hold of him. He's going to let you know what's up. All you can do is learn what's up from somebody that does it. That's the best way to learn anything, is to find somebody that actually does what they're doing. Can I tell you, though, I watched Victor and Charlie's career slowly develop. Like, literally, Charlie was an evolution, and Victor was a super big evolution. Like, I've been connected with Victor since he was in film school. Boom, there's some warp drives. Those are always good to get. Those are boosted blueprints. And when he was in film school, literally at one point, he learned how to do the shot where you shove people against the wall and you blow blood up the wall. It looks like that you shot their head off or something. Basically, he learned action shots. And so one of his first movies that he produced was literally almost every other scene was somebody getting slammed against the wall and blood being blasted up the wall. And so, but then he really got more and more skills under his belt. His first couple films were produced, I think, based on Kickstarter or something like that, to be honest. Like, he funded them all based on little things. So he does films with smaller crew groups. In fact, I think maybe the largest group I've seen in one of his films was a mafia film, and it maybe had 50 people in it in all, like, flat out. And one day, I'm going to get him to make a zombie flick. I haven't talked to him about that yet. But if I can talk him into a zombie flick, I'm going to go be a bad guy or a zombie, and I want to kill one of the main characters. I'm willing to be the bad guy, but I'm okay with dying too, like in the movie. Not with real dying. I'm against real dying. In the movie, I'm okay with dying. But I'm okay with I want to be the zombie that bites somebody that people liked. I don't want to be one of those. I do love zombie films too. And so right now he's only doing all these action films and stuff, but I feel one day I'm going to be like having to talk with him. I'm going to realize he's loosely susceptible to suggestion at that point, and I'm going to bring up, hey, have you thought about doing a zombie movie? Because honestly, I would like to do a zombie movie with somebody. I don't want to produce it, direct it, finance it, and I honestly don't want to be a real actor in it. But I want to be a zombie, and I want to bite one of the people and kill them in a horrific way. And then I'm okay with them blasting me. He has that trick where you shoot somebody with a shotgun, but really there's like a anchor thing hooked to your back that jerks you flying through the air at the same time, so it really looks like you're being blasted through the air. Down like super good. Like dudes are always getting blown places in his movies, just so you know. Like he's very into the action shot. And so, which I like action movies. But yeah, I'm okay with like coming in the door and getting somebody and then just being blasted out the window or blasted out the door, but not like, you know, in real life, just in fake version. I think it would be fun. But yeah, we likely have our dude for doing the audio book for our book that we haven't written yet. I probably should have wrote the general thing before we just be like, hey, we need, oh, I just realized we're gonna have to have him grab some girl for the female parts if we write. We'll have to figure it out. It's gonna be a good book, guys. The audio book will be out shortly after, I'm sure. Probably just split the money with him on the audio book, to be honest. That's like the best way to get things done, is just to be like collab and be like, hey, I wasn't gonna do this audiobook section without you. Would you like to split the money? Because I still get half the money on the audiobook, right? And so that half of the money is going to be more money than I would have got without doing the audiobook. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to find out what he says, but I'm not trying to hire somebody. I'm trying to do it as a collaborative effort. I'm okay with writing up contracts and stuff like that and saying, hey, look, this is how it works, and distributing part of the money to him. And honestly, he's a cool guy, but I don't think it'll be that much money, to be honest. Um, Depending on how well connected you are to the person and what they are. I'll find out. I'll ask him how much it would cost. Because I'm betting in real life, it should cost a bunch. But we're going to get it done. Yeah, I'll travel to where he is. I don't want to give out people's living locations, but he lives somewhere where I'm willing to just like take a drive down there for a couple days and stuff like that and go over everything, go out to eat, blah, 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 do the stuff you have to do to get a deal done. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that much. Let's look at what our Combustor's at right now, though. 87.6, guys. That blueprint's getting there. Yeah, Charlie's nice. There's some other dudes that are way cool, too. They don't do voice acting that I know of, and so... I also know a critic and a publisher. But the publisher that I know is like a boring book publisher. They're always trying to get me to write a boring businessy book. I don't want to write a business book at all. Like, literally doesn't make my world sound happy. I think that stuff is fun to do, but a business book is a no-no on my... But this lady I know, she works for... I don't know, it's one of those hoity-toity like type publishers that publishes all those official things. And she's always asking me, hey, would you consider writing a book? And I always just like kind of coyly like visit around it because I don't want to write a business book or a leadership book necessarily. But a book that's a sci-fi book that has like ghouls and elves and magic and psionics and is in a post-apocalyptic universe, that's my cup of tea. I will do that. She would not publish that though, guys. Like 0% chance. Yeah, I can't remember what company she works for. It's one of those that's not. Oh, she doesn't list the publisher she works for. It's a serious publisher, guys. I can't remember which one it is though, and so I don't want to say without it. Yeah, I don't know what publisher it is. It's one of the ones that's not any fun. Yeah, see, that's what they said is it might be like the New York Times or some crap like that she works for. She works for something serious that's where they don't let you write fun books at all. Just gonna let you know. Super nice lady, like super friendly, like very attractive actually, but like she works for a company in which they write only books that are like not any fun at all. You know what I'm saying? And so I choose not to. I think yeah, it might be the Times, guys. I don't know. She works somewhere serious. At one point I for sure knew and at this point we haven't discussed publishing for like a whole year and so I kind of forget which one she works for. But it's one of those ones that they don't do anything but like serious, hard, like you have to go and do research for the whole year and fill up 3 notebooks and then organize it. I know how to write those kind of books. I just know that they suck. So basically, if you want to write a nonfiction book, pick your subject, do literature and field reviews of the subject matter for about a year. Get every bit of current information on the subject into notebooks that you can. Organize that into key fundamental chapters. Write down a little bit of your own opinion into those things, and then send it off to a publisher. Um, it's literally a whole year commitment of just reviewing every bit of literature in a subject matter that you can, and then you have to puke it back out onto a paper, and then you have to go through multiple iterations, and then it has to go back and forth between the publishing agency and yourself with multiple, hey, we'd like this changed, hey, we'd like this done, hey, this is too long, this is too short. I have a friend that published one of those, hey, subject matter type expert books, and it looked crabbing miserable. Like, not any fun at all. He makes money off of it, so it's like not that he's not complaining, but I will let you know they offered him money to pump out another, and he hasn't done it. So I know he didn't enjoy it either, just for the record. Because if he enjoyed it, he would have just been like, oh, you're offering me more money and in advance? Let me jump on that. And that's the other thing. A lot of those, if you do write in a subject matter consistently, you do get advances on stuff. Because we're going to just be busting out a fully new fiction book. There's no advance. There's no blah, blah, blah. We're self-publishing. I'm not even going to send it off to a publisher. And so we'll likely get much less money than we do if we like organized it, contacted a publisher, and did everything the normal right way. Like we're going to do it the just, hey, I'm not having to mess with that stuff. But we don't have a deadline. We won't have somebody telling us what needs changed or to add something or take it away. and other things. And so it is a double-edged sword. Like, and honestly, I appreciate not having somebody boss me, because once I'm being bossed on something, guys, I'm good at being in charge of stuff sometimes. I am not the best person to boss. For one, once somebody's telling me what I need to do or what I have to do, I don't feel like doing it all of a sudden. Like, straight up. I know that that's probably not the best attitude to have, but literally the second I feel like I'm being bossed at to do something, it ruins it for me. We've got a crapload of space thrusters. Look at this. I've got 242 clicks of space thrusters. Guys, that's crazy. Hey, how you doing, Fire Debug? I hope you're doing amazing. Guys, this is a lot of space thrusters. I'm happy about that. Yeah, it's just really, once you're being bossed at to do it, it's like a vampire has sucked the blood out of all of your joy. And so, yeah, I'm not the guy that is able to power through that. I end up dreading it and starting to put it off and all kinds of other stuff. And so I don't put myself in those situations because I've already learned from being me long enough that I'm not that person. I literally cannot stand that stuff, so I just don't do it. And so, yeah, thrusters are always useful, and I keep them for sale in my little store. Like, I'm going to fly back, restock that again. It kind of goes through a lot of stuff at this point. And then I'm going to be over at Monria by like this tonight. And then I'll be on Monria for Friday and Saturday. And then Saturday afternoon, I'll be back over on this planet. You know what? I've popped some other stuff off of them. I just don't remember what it was. Like, I literally don't remember. It's a high enough level BP that you would think I would pay attention to that. But they're super easy to make. Like, look at this, guys. Space thrusters are like, phew. So it's generic fuses. Oh, wait, that's the warp drive. Crap, no. That's not super. Those generic fuses are expensive. Iron, Aries powder, and simple 2 conductors. So you can just bust those out like nothing. I'm not going to TT the combustors. I'm going to turn them into nanocubes. I'm going to recycle them. And I should have picked up the mission, the Craft 1000 mission, which I probably will do real quick, just to be honest. Do you guys know these simple fuses, these fuses right here, these basic generic fuses? Those Mawcots I was hunting, those jelly Mawcots, I'm just playing. I won't be streaming this weekend. I stream on Friday, and then I keep the weekends where I don't stream on the weekend at all. So I just spend time with family, catch up things. Honestly, I catch up on my sleep a little bit, because I often only sleep about like 4 hours about per night during the week, because I don't get to bed till like 10 o'clock in the morning, or 10 o'clock at night, I mean. And then I'm naughty, and I'll wake up sometimes at, I sometimes wake up at 2. I always wake up at 3, because I have an alarm clock set for 3, because I don't like to like wake up and be like, boom, I'm streaming. And so, but I play off stream a pretty good chunk. That's how I catch up with everybody. Oh, that's good to know. I like the space mobs are really good to hunt. I haven't moved up my codex enough in the space mob stuff, guys. But we have enough thrusters for a very long time. I already had some though. Let's find my book with the thrusters in it. Those are attachments. Space thrusters. I had 150 clicky clicks of space thrusters already remaining. And I think I have some in this thing over here, but I'm not really sure. I did run into you right before starting today. But I'm on pretty often. Just because, so any of the stuff I do to manage my store and stuff, it's always off stream. Because honestly, I don't think you guys care to watch a stream on managing a store. It looks, I basically craft a bunch of stuff, fly it up there, and then load it into the auction, or not auction house, put it on shelves, and then price it. And then when I do that, I always load the auction house on Calypso. Because Calypso is where stuff moves, guys. Like the auction houses on other places. I forgot to grab the daily crafting mission. I'll likely bust it out right before I leave to go to Monria, just to be honest. With these combustors. How many combustors we have? Yeah, I'll have plenty of combustors. I have a lot of combustors on me already, so. Super excited about that. I don't own a warpable vehicle, but those warp drives, yeah. Oh, cause I'm okay with just letting this go for a second. I'm not that worried about it. I use the EP2 anyway, and 1,000 clicks of EP2 is likely to give me a explosive projectile recycler, and I usually get a good amount of pet out of those, and so I like to do them. This is giving me good, vehicle type skills. I still need to get that up a lot. That's reasonable. My blueprint comp is super good. And my machinery is getting to be pretty good. My engineering I'm happy with. So the one on this planet gives 70. 75 pec is the Monria one, and that's engineering. I lived on Monria for a good amount of time to get my engineering up, guys. I freaking just did that into the ground. And so I love that. That mission is a godsend to crafters. I'm so glad. It is. It's a ton. I think it's a super good deal. Like, in all honesty, it kind of shocks me that people try to craft before going and doing that sometimes. Everybody has a different strategy. But I think that between Monria and Toulan, the amount of points you can get is just epic. Like, just crazy good. If a few of the other planets had some stuff like that, it would be interesting. I also, though, like the colorer mission that they have here. Like, I'm slowly becoming a colorer, you guys. Look at this stuff. Oh, maybe it's somewhere else. There it is. I'm an 8th level colorer. That's a pretty good position to be in, I think. I mean, it's not great high, but it means I'm moving up. And most of that is legitimately from the daily on this planet. When I do it, land on this planet, I try to make sure I have enough wood to be able to do the colorer mission. Oh. Yeah, I don't color yet, but I will. So I noticed Penelope's on this planet. And I'm pretty sure she's murdering the crap out of it. Let's see if she's standing around me somewhere. I wasn't sure if she was going to be right here, guys. Penelope, though, I've seen her on this. Oh, I'll show you. It's the weekly one where you craft 500 basic butt joints. So if you combine it, you do your run of the 500 basic butt joints, and then you do 500 clicky clicks of the EP1 or EP2, and you end up getting 60 pec in coloring and 70 pec in machinery. In which, that's pretty freaking crazy. That's an absolutely good mission. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know people that have headed to other planets to do the mission. I just do it right there on Monria. Yeah, they're all right here by at Nadira's. I've already done it this week, so I have to wait all the way till like Monday again to do it again. But legitimately, I'll do it again on Monday. I'll be back on this planet and I'll knock it out again. I have enough wood stockpiled on this planet specifically for it. Because reality-wise, like, I want to be able to color fancy stuff. I already make fancy vehicles. But if I was like a 16th to 25th level colorer, I'd be able to actually make super fancy stuff. Like, it'd be crazy. I think we'd be dominating hardcore, honestly. I just drank almost, well, not, I have that much left, so not almost. I'm whizzing through it though. Oh, boom, more space thrusters. Guys, it looks like the default blueprint on this planet is space thrusters. Tailoring is super good to do. I'm trying to remember which planet was the tailoring planet that I thought. Next Island's pretty good for tailoring. Oh! Cyrene. The Cyrene dailies. You can do Cyrene dailies for tailoring skill. I have tailoring skill. I like tailoring. I don't ever get to make clothes for people enough because I don't have a mannequin in my shop, but, you know. Yeah, tailoring's super fun. And if I could do all kinds of colors along with all the textures that I have, we'd be able to pump out really fancy clothes. Just ridiculous fancy. And I'd like to be able to do that. But you're right, not enough people buy clothes. And in all honesty, there's been a couple times I made super fancy stuff, and then I was like just disappointed in the price that it sold at. Sometimes it sells at a super impressive price, and sometimes I'm like, well, that wasn't really worth doing. So one time I made just like a super fancy cowboy hat, and I thought it was going to at least sell for plus 100 ped. It did not. Yeah, I choose dexterity. Dexterity is super important anyway, guys. Do you guys know about like the Dritz type Underdark type stuff? Do you guys know about Artemis Centrari? So, if you guys know about that type genre of stuff, where the Underdark is and the Drow, dexterity is like the main thing. Oh, you don't know about it? Oh my gosh. So it's Forgotten Realms in Dungeons and Dragons. There's a whole bunch of Forgotten Realms books, but one part of Forgotten Realms is the Underdark, and the elves down there are Drow elves. They're not normal elves. And Drow elves come from a lawful evil society that they basically worship a dark god. And so in their society, they prize dexterity like super high and magic and other stuff. And so their society is super, super dark. So if you decided to wipe out another house, which, by the way, their governmental organizations are set up in houses and stuff like that, kind of like an ancient Roman system almost, but imagine dark elf type stuff going on. So what happens is, say I decided to wipe out your house. Everything's good, and we're all within the law as long as I successfully kill everybody in that house and associated with that house before the dawn of the next day. If anybody survives, my house is probably going to get eradicated because they don't want vengeance and tit for tats and back and forths. So they literally just have a system of law of as long as you take care of it fully, you're all good. But if anybody survives, you didn't take care of it fully, and so you just became a liability and an issue. And so they just take care of you. Does that make sense? So they live in a different society, obviously, because it's a fantasy world society and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm gonna just let you know the elves in our sci-fi book, for the most part, are not gonna be good. We're not using good elves. We're going to write space stuff, and so I'm not. Our elves are gonna be absolutely horrible people. I mean, like they're not people, obviously, but I mean like genocidal type elves, except like some other stuff. I mean, we're going to brainstorm it tomorrow, but I can already tell you, everybody writes elfy goody two-shoe bullcrap. Our elves are not going to be goody two-shoe because that's boring. Like, and what's the fun in goody two-shoe elves? I mean, we're not trying to make Santa elves. We're making space elves in a post-apocalyptic world. That's not a world. It's post-apocalyptic galactic space, guys. Post-apocalyptic multi-dimensional galactic space. To be almost more precise, but kind of, who knows. We'll find out how it goes. But the elves are going to use dark magic. Yeah! Why not, right? We already established... I'm going to see if he got back to me, guys, real quick. Sometimes he gets back to me fast. Charlie has got back to me already, guys. Awesome. I've never done an audiobook, but it sounds great. Keep in touch. So that means we have to pump it all the way out. Oh, we're not doing D&D style, guys. Ooh. See, this is when phones are ringing at me and everything. So yeah, so we're on a keep in touch. Charlie wants us to look into it after. So that's basically how fast you can get a collaboration up and going. Is you just message a dude. By the time you're almost done with your crafting section, you're... Oh, I don't like Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast wasn't who owned it when I started playing it, you guys. TSR started playing it when I started playing D&D. And not only that, TSR... So I started playing D&D when it was sold out of War Games West, the old... Yeah. TSR was good. Wizards of the Coast is crap. They've ruined almost D&D. Just so you guys know. They've wussied that crap down so much that it's not even funny. Our book is not wussied down, okay? We're having dark curses and other messed up stuff. I don't even know what we're doing. But basically, everything that they've done to make things just totally boring and wussify down to the next level, we're not doing that. So, like, I don't know if it's going to be considered, like, yeah. Well, basically, it'll be what it is. I'm okay with that, though. What did we just do? More space thrusters. Holy crap, guys. If you guys are trying to, like, print space thrusters, this is the planet to print space thrusters off of. I got 280 clicky clicks of space thrusters. Let's look at our statistics on this. 41.6, that's not a perfect run. That's a pretty good run. Hey, I hope you have a great day, whoever said bye-bye. 41.6, we like a 42.5, so that's not a big difference, but let's just be honest. Let's look at what the values were on this. We had some bigger ones. For the most part, honestly, those aren't giant. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, though. Let's look over this. Obviously, I have plenty of clicky clicks for that. Yeah, I'll just be doing a big run of this before I fly over there. Um, Real quick, I'm going to find somebody that we can... I don't technically know this person, but they have a cool hat, and I might know them. Boom. We'll just say that. I'm going to run over and grab the mission real quick. Oh, I'm heavy. Guys, holy crap. We go to recycler. Hold on 1 second. Then we walk over here. Go like this. Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. Go like this. We always make sure I have nothing on me because you know, you don't want to have stuff on you. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to check for who's all streaming in 1 minute. I'm just running over here and grabbing this. So it'll be about 1 hour and 30 minutes before I leave this planet. Boom. That's how fast that is to grab. Oh, Bunker 3, you just rated me. Thank you so much, and you're an amazing person. I'm literally just about to raid somebody. Leon, do you want to tell everybody about the thing this weekend? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and thank you guys so much for coming in. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to let you guys know. So, I literally was just ending my stream just so you guys know, and I apologize. I think you're all amazing, and I do want to thank you so much for coming in. Um, I hate to end a stream right as you guys come in. It's the saddest part ever. Real quick, is there somebody that you guys would like to have? Thank you very much. You guys are all epic. Much love to y'all. Is there anybody that you guys... Oh, I don't do marbles. I don't know how to do marbles. You know what? Let's just do a little bit more. Let me look at the time. We'll do some killing something. Let me go kill something. You guys, I'm willing to just stream more for you guys. No, you don't have to blame anybody. Watch this. What we're going to do is we're going to go find something to kill. I'm trying to think of where something would be good. Oh, you know what we'll do? We're trying to get somebody their COHF thing. So here's what I'm going to do. Real quick, I'm going to do a COHF run. That'll make it much easier to deal with, right? Boom. We go in here. I'm going to have to find this stuff. Boom. Got some energy core stuff. I'm going to drop these over here. See, this is what I was trying to tell you. I've kind of stocked up on. I'm going to organize this before I fly off the planet. see, let's look at this. You know what we'll do? Watch this. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to make it where somebody else can start doing this. If any of you guys are trying to do this stuff right here, watch. Boom. There's the basic butt joint that you need to be able to do the coloring mission. I did not make it have a markup. Boom. Okay, so there that is. Now we're going to run over and I'm going to knock out a CUHF, whatever, run. We go clicky click, go to the caves. I'm going to tell you, the first time I tried to find these caves, it was super, super freaking hard. And I don't know why. Well, I don't know. I must have did something here. Let's find out what's going on here. What's this guy want? Whoa. What do we need to do here? I don't have any of these armors right here to upgrade, but it does look like we could upgrade some stuff. Oh, what are the is this the daily person? Are these the dailies? Oh, right here, daily. Boom. I'll just grab these then. Yeah. Oh, okay, the 3. How much ammo do I have on me? You know what we can do? Watch this. Okay, so we're going to the 3. I need a key, or we go here. I must be in a team. Is this the one where you join a team and then you have to leave the team? I think so. Okay, there's team. Boom. Okay, we'll call this stuff. Okay, we're going to do the CUHF 3. I'm not really sure what we get from this, but let's just be honest. It'll be fun. Okay, then I think I just go like, no, I don't go like that. Where's my team? Okay, right there. Boom. Disbanded the team. And now we just kill everything, right? That's all we have to do is kill everything. I'm going to switch to this nano chip 6. And let's do this real quick. Repair. What do you think we need? Like maybe by... I think about 250 pets should be good, right? You think so? I don't know. I have a personal TT on me anyway, you guys, so. Boom. Okay, there. We're flush. Okay, now all we got to do is I'm gonna have to look under here. Boom. We don't want to start throwing yet. Is this the one where we just clear cave after cave? Okay, 6s. Oh, these guys are easy to kill. I like these guys too. Let's get their thingy up. There. Now we're tracking everything. Do I need to be looting these dudes? Hold on one second. Did you have a pretty good stream, Bunker? I am 5'10", so... Or do you mean this guy? Do you mean my character? Because my character's not too tall. I'm not too tall either, because 5'10" is actually not tall. It's actually pretty much average in America, I think. No, I'm not tall. Like in America, 5'10" is not tall. I don't think. In Colorado, it's for sure not tall. Like, I'm going to let you know, we have a lot of, oh, well, that would be true then. 5'4", 5'4", you know, every country is so different. Oh, I do see that. What the crap? Oh, I'll bet it's because we left up stuff. Hold on. Let's hope that fixes it. I'm going to assume because we left up all that stuff. Is that better? Okay, I look like I'm moving properly. Okay, we'll hope that that fixed it. Yeah, in the US, honestly, some people are really tall. So, like, I have some friends that are, like, literally pushing, frick, like 6'8" or something like that. And they make me look like a midget. But they're big. Like, big, big dudes. I mean, like, in all manner. Like, big, like, tall. And when I was in college, they would invite me to come partying with them, right? And you can imagine that they were probably able to drink a substantial more. I'm like a lightweight. Like, let's say a 5'2" girl that was 100 pounds, well, maybe 90 pounds. She would be able to, why is it doing that, guys? Let me look at what's going on. I don't like it when we're laggy. It's saying everything is fine, and yet it's doing annoyances at us. Why would it do that? Okay, well, we're going to hope that it fixes itself, because in all honesty, I don't know what to do about internet type stuff outside of call and complain at my internet people. Let's see if it's still laggy. Okay, it might be fixed. It is combat lagging. Well, I'm not sure, but honestly, we're not supposed to do that. I wonder why, because we didn't have any lag the whole stream that I know of. And now we've came into this instant and we're lagging. So I'm not lagging on my screen though, is the weird part. And so I'm not really sure what to tell you guys. I'm not happy about that though. Do you think it'll fix once we kill some of these mobs? Or do you think it's still loading, you guys? Do you guys think it's still loading maybe? And that's what's going on? Is that we're lagging because the CUHOF whatever? I don't ever know. It would be nice to not lag though. Okay, little thingy-majiggy, please quit. I'm kind of watching it, trying to hope it like does something. I know. I'm trying to figure that out because on my screen we're all like smooth as a button. When I click over to the other things, it is a slideshow. Well, on my vacation, as you see here, I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with that. I'm hoping it gets better after I kill some of these. Now that last guy, it's lagging really hard right there. I can see it. Okay, let's cross fingers. Oh, now we're, oh, we were clean for a second, and then they took it back. I was so excited. Why would they do that? You think that's it? That when they go up in the air, we're lagging? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand why, but I really don't like it when we have lag. It just drives me crazy, actually, a little bit. But I'm gonna tell you what. When I first started doing videos and streams and stuff, it might be. I'm literally not sure at this point. I hate that kind of stuff, but when I first tried to switch over to streaming on a computer from phone games and stuff, it was absolutely horrific. Just so you guys know. I'm not really sure how many rooms there are. I'm gonna see if it clears up here. Does it clear up? With the fog gone? Hold on. Do you guys think it's clearing? Okay, that's looking better. Okay, we're looking a little bit better. I stopped myself right there. So, guys, it might be the fog. We'll find out right here. No, we're still good. Guys, I think it was legit the fog. Why? Why would the fog do that at us? Literally rude. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen again. No more fog rooms is what we're hoping then, right? Yeah, I don't like the fog. Super excited for tomorrow. When we publish our little book, the first month that it actually starts doing sales, I think we'll do some kind of like team hunt or something like that. That's my plan. I'm gonna use this book's money frivolously, you guys. If you guys were thinking I was about to write a book to use the money in a non-frivolous manner, we're gonna just be like out of freaking control type stuff, which will be fun. Super fun. It'll probably bring in like $10, but you know, that's okay. It'll be nice $10. That fog was literally messing us over, you guys. These guys are super fun though, once we got past the fog. So that fog was just murdering us. Why do you think the fog is such a lag creator? You know what I mean? Like they need to fix the fog. Ooh, I was trying to get that guy's shadow. Look at that. That's some good shadow work right there. Yeah, I do. I put, because it literally doesn't affect me. So it makes it easy to do. If I didn't have money flowing in, you know what I mean, it would slow down how much stuff we can do. But the more stuff we do, the more money flows in to do more stuff. It could be volumetric fog. I actually have no idea. That's absolutely... I honestly, guys, You would think I would go and take a class on video games and how video games work. But no. One of my brothers, my older brother, right? He's a computer type programmer. But he programs like super boring stuff, not video games. Like educational apps and stuff like that. Which makes a lot of money, you know, but boring stuff. It's all boring stuff. He also though manages like a server and some other crap and works for like a school system as their programmer dude. But it like he doesn't do video game programming at all. He just all kinds of like I'm sure he thinks it's super fun. He loves computers, so I'm sure it's super fun in his mind. I would get bored writing educational programs, to be honest. But it does allow him to constantly learn new stuff for whatever program they're asking him to write. And so that's kind of probably a nice thing, right? Hmm. I don't know a lot about volumetric fog, but it does seem to glitch your stuff, or at least, you know, maybe somebody comes in here and they're all smooth as crap. But I'm glad that they have a roof up here and not fog. I don't know what that sound is either. It sounds like a door opening, but I'm pretty sure we have to kill everybody, so. We're ripping through these guys now that we're not glitchy. Yeah, whatever that is, the volumetric fog, I'm not for. They should fix that. Because if I'm having issues on that, then other people are probably having issues on it too. Maybe not everybody, but you know what I mean? There's literally probably some people also being annoyed. Well, thank you for reporting it because it's one of those WTFs, which you would think that they'd just get rid of the fog. The cursed fog of lagginess is what I'm going to call it. I'm pretty sure we're about to dominate when we get to the end of this. I'm wondering what level the end guy's going to be, though. Let's hope he's not level 5,000. I have my air conditioner going, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it got freaking hot as heck. I don't know why, but holy. I am using a combustive attack chip number 6, which is slightly weaker, but it's the one I have on me right now. Normally, you guys, I hunt with this combustive attack chip 3 that's repairable, or this other stuff over here. Yeah, well, other stuff. It's a limited. Yes, we're writing a book tomorrow. Well, we're brainstorming all of the ideas. I'm gonna go buy a notebook tonight at some point so that we have a good notebook for writing. On top of that, we'll use my Google account to do it. It's gonna be super fun. I'm excited about writing a book. We're making up a whole world tomorrow, though. Like, the whole freaking world, guys. We have to, like, make up a bunch of stuff. Pretty much, we're gonna go with a darker version than normal. Just so you guys know, the idea is to go darker than normal. Not, hey, we're gonna go dark. I mean, not so dark that people are like, this book should be banned. But legitimately, we're going to try to keep enough characters around that we can gratuitously kill characters. And we're probably going to make it where they don't die in the most pleasant ways in some cases. I mean, like, we'll try to be descriptive with it. I like descriptive language. I like something that has vivid imagery. In fact, I'll also be giving everybody resources, so if you're looking at writing something and stuff like that, it'll be easier for you to do because I'll hook you up with the links for Tell Foundry and stuff like that. And Quinn's something. I don't remember what Quinn's thing is. There's a dude named Quinn, and Quinn covers books. He also covers, like, Quinn's a cool guy. So Quinn covers books, and he covers, like, ideas for books, like where the original idea of certain things comes from. Like, you know how we now have cybernetics and stuff like that, and the idea of cyberspace and stuff? That all comes from a book called The Neuromancer, which is actually an older book, like a 1980s book, just so you guys know. But cyberspace is absolutely made up in a sci-fi book, including the whole concept of being able to jack into stuff, in which we will have dudes that are able to jack into stuff. I don't know how many of you guys ever played Shadowrun. If you've played Shadowrun, people that can jack into the Matrix in Shadowrun risk being exposed to what they call black ice. Of course, we're not going to use the exact trope as Shadowrun, but we will use something similar. There are going to be lethal programs that can kill people, and we will kill somebody with a program. I don't know who it will be yet. That's to be determined by while we're writing. But each time we have somebody hack into something, we'll make sure that there's a chance that they die. Cyberpunk, yes, Cyberpunk 2077 is based off the Neuromancer and off of Shadowrun, you guys. That's what it's based off of. Cyberpunk 2077 is not original in any capacity. If you guys are wondering, that's Shadowrun. Shadowrun was written a long time ago, but it literally has all the drones and all the stuff that eventually came out was actually in Shadowrun. I'll have to go grab a Shadowrun book when we're done with this. I'll show you. Oh, you know what? We'll do that tomorrow when we're writing. I'll show you Shadowrun. I'll show you where the origins of some of that stuff comes from. But 2077 is them just taking Shadowrun or Cyberpunk. I don't know if you guys know about the Cyberpunk genre. Real Cyberpunk and Shadowrun are intertwined. They're literally the same kind of stuff, to be honest. But that video game, we're not going to be writing like that. That video game wussied things down a lot, to be honest. I didn't play it, but I watched enough people play it that I was not impressed at the... I wasn't impressed at parts of it. I thought parts of it were probably interesting. It looks like one of those games that I would play, though, casually, like over a period of time. except that they made it super not challenging, is what everybody told me. They're like, you will not like this, it's not challenging at all. And so as soon as I found out it wasn't going to be challenging at all, I kind of was like, oh, well, that's a sucky thing because I like a challenging game. I don't like it if we're just going to be able to make a dude and shoot everybody with a trank and then kill them. So easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some stuff going on. But cybernetics and stuff like that, that doesn't come from that video game. That comes from books that were written long ago. The Neuromancer was written in like 1983 or 1980 something. And it's absolutely where every bit of that stuff that's in that is actually from. And so we're going with a much more spaced version of things. Of course, we're going to have it be a little darker for sure. We're going to have some different rules than they have. They allow a lot of stuff to happen that we aren't going to allow to happen because there's going to be drawbacks and other weird things. And we're going to be in space with a bunch of races. And so, you know, just having one set of how this works is not going to be the... Well, we'll figure it out tomorrow, guys. I'm super excited about it. I'm kind of curious, how long do you guys think it'll take us to write like a 12 to 16 chapter book? Because I've noticed a lot of these books, maybe they're 6 to 10 pages per chapter. That's actually pretty fast. We'll at least be knocking out 2 pages per day once we start writing, is what I think. Okay, well, my thing will be posted like very shortly right after we're done. It takes a second to upload, and then of course they process it for like 30 minutes, and then of course they let me have access to the video to code. It's kind of funny, to be honest. It takes a second just to upload a video anymore. Think we could get that D part? Man, it'd be nice if we got that D part. This is eating through these guys, though. I think that globaled there, but I have no idea. No, it didn't global. What am I thinking? We global at the end. That's true. These guys take a second. Uh-oh. We're hearing sounds. Do I need to be in the MK1 thing? Oh, you know who would have these parts? Deepwater. He's constantly running stuff on this planet, you guys. I'll talk to Deepwater tomorrow. I'm going to see him right after my stream. Like, I get off my stream tomorrow, and then I automatically have business meetings. And literally, one of the dudes I meet every Friday for business meetings is Deepwater from this game. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Fire Fist probably does have them. I don't know Fire Fist that. I just barely saw their character today. I'm gonna let you know. I think that their avatar is pimp looking though. Sorry, I had to make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I know Deepwater in real life. We do business stuff together and stuff like that. Yeah, he's a trader and yeah, he does that. That's why he's always in my little like clicky button thing right there. Cause he's one of the people I communicate with on a pretty regular basis. But we do business together all the time. So on Fridays we have a scheduled like all across the board every Friday meeting in which we work on a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Mostly we work on a business that's kind of a pain in the butt. Like it's not his fault it's a pain in the butt, not my fault it's a pain in the butt, but like it is a lot of work. So we have a startup company that isn't a startup anymore. It's like literally just a company at this point. But honestly, it's not doing the amount that I want it to be doing, and or he wants it to be doing. So basically, on Fridays we meet. We try to figure out what we're gonna do to improve overall everything, and we discuss random crap. Like literally, we visit about random stuff too, like ancient texts or random events in the news. I consider him one of my people that is solid. You know, like I could visit with him about like pretty much anything, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But he lives probably maybe 2 miles away from me at max. And so, yeah, he comes over on Fridays. We visit. He has a lot going on in his life. A lot going on in his life. He's always busy. He's a busy person too, guys. He's super busy. But we make sure to meet about oh, we're close friends. So we went to college together and stuff. And we were friends before we went to college together. And used to play D&D in real life together and stuff. And then we actually, when we were both in our senior year of college, we started a startup. Like an actual normal startup. And so he's one of the primary owners of Green Magi Labs. And so like the I and him and a bunch of other people started up a fertilizer company for the grow industry in Colorado, is what we did. And so he is a primary founder of that. In fact, he owns more shares than I do of it, which is okay because he does a lot of the work. Like he does a ton of the work. And so, by the way, he's actually really good at stock stuff too. But he is a dividends investor. Like straight up, he knows his dividends well. And so he focuses on dividends. I focus a lot more on trading than he does. He's not a big, hey, I trade stocks person, but he does do some stock trades. That's the other thing we visit about on Fridays. Absolutely nice guy. That's why I always like to recommend people that I like everybody though, basically. But the people I know, I'm always gonna recommend them above everybody else, you guys. It's just gonna be straight up reality. But yeah, I know his sister and his mom and everybody. He knows my sister, my mom. Like, um, during the whole big thing, we both worked for somebody I know's company doing headstones and stuff to help them catch up. because another person we know owns a headstone company slash memorial company. And so during all the chaos, they actually couldn't keep up with everything. So he came and helped me help them keep up with what they were doing because he's that kind of guy. He's like good guy. He's a bit sarcastic in real life, guys, though. Just so you guys know, if you ever meet him, you'd be a little thrown off because he's super friendly, yet there's this slight level of sarcasm that you have to learn to know if he's being sarcastic or if he's being legit. Like it's hard to tell sometimes. Hard to tell. Mostly he's just being like nice. Yeah. Oh, this seems pretty easy. It does seem a little bit long, but I don't mind it being a little long. I'm sarcastic sometimes too. And in all honesty, guys, here's the deal. I need somebody that literally is kind of critical and sarcastic in a way, because sometimes I need to be checked. Like I do get carried away sometimes. And I have a lot of people in my social circle that I value them more than anybody else because when I'm wrong, they'll tell me I'm wrong. And some of the people around me won't tell me. Like they're like, "Oh yeah, Don, that's a great idea." I'm going to let you know if I told Jasper a crappy idea, he will legit tell me that is a crappy idea. Like, without hesitation, without being mean about it, he's just going to be like, that's a crap idea, man. But he'll also tell you, hey, this is why I think that's a crap idea. Which, some people around me, I could tell them the worst idea in the world, and they would blow smoke up my butt. I can't have that happening. Like, I need people that are around me that are like going to be real with me sometimes. And so Jasper is Deepwater's real name, right? He has no filter on that stuff. If you say something stupid, you might be a good friend or not. It doesn't matter. He's going to tell you that was stupid. And so, oh yeah, I like directness. So can I tell you though, the better off you're doing, the less likely somebody will tell you when you're wrong. Literally. And honestly, the only reason most of the time that you get to be doing well is because you at one point had people being honest with feedback, and then all of a sudden you are surrounded by a bunch of people that are just going to tell you whatever you want to hear, and then all of a sudden you're making stupid decisions. And so for me, I value the crap out of somebody being like, no, that's a horrible idea, man. What the crap are you thinking? And so, like, I'm okay with that. Some people, though, like, they're done with a friend the second they're like that. I consider the person that will let you be wrong to save your feelings not that great of a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, my feelings are not worth as much as the correct decision. I would rather make the correct decision on stuff and have somebody not spare my feelings. Like, I like my feelings to be some kind coddled sometimes, but I'd rather my wife coddle my feelings. I'd rather her also be honest with me, you know what I mean, all the time. But you don't want your business partners blowing smoke up your butt, guys. That's dangerous. That gets you into stupid situations, gets you to do dumb stuff. Like, legitimately, you gotta have at least one friend that you can bounce any idea off of and not have to worry about being nuked on it, but at the same time, they're gonna give you the truth. If you don't have somebody in your life that is able to tell you in a dose of medicine the truth, y'all need to find one. and then visit with them every freaking week. Every week. It's that much value because it allows you to grow. Like straight up, I consider it like magic gold. So my wife has a character, and once in a while she'll play, but not to the level that I thought she would. Even though I keep on hooking her up with stuff and thinking, maybe she will like playing this. Um, she likes to watch stuff and cook. She likes to cook, honestly, and so I mostly she doesn't play. She cooks, which I love her cooking, and I like eating food. So like, but she does have a character, and she does play once in a great while. But it's kind of like where you're like, I know she's playing because I've asked her to play, and because she's like being nice and spending time with me in game. I hope one day that she finds an aspect that she likes. And what is seti? What is seti? I'm not sure what that is, but I want it. I want to eat it if it's food. Anything I haven't ate before, I pretty much will eat. So one time, my phone. I'm killing my phone. My people will start calling me in a second because they know that I'm technically going to be off stream soon, so they just start calling. I know that sounds funny, but people know my schedule. I'll get back a hold of all of them in a second. So one time, let me find this video. You guys will think this is crazy. One time I got this stuff. Okay, watch this. I'm not. You guys don't have to watch it, but I'm gonna get you guys this. I even tried this stuff once. I'm gonna let you know this was gross. Don't ever eat this. To me, it was gross. Maybe you guys won't think it's gross, but there's this product called. Oh, there he is. That's the boss, guys. I gotta kill real quick. Boom. Now let's kill him. So that's Sunny the fish squid snack. Don't eat that. The squid snack stuff is super not good. So while I was doing headstones and stuff, one day the guys I worked with were like, "Hey, try this," and they knew I would. Okay, I have 5 minutes to leave, guys. They let me know. At least they let me know. 5 minutes is a lot of time, guys. Ready for some globals? Let's get some circly circles. Ready? Go in once. Circly circle. Boom. I got a CU, a base key, and a key ring. I don't know what the crap that is. We'll find out. Oh, I don't like squid. That was 82 ped. Well, 80 something, but 82 ped in just shrapnel. Ready? Boom. So they didn't give me any of the things to be able to upgrade somebody's thingamajiggy. I'm gonna say that. Oh, I'm gonna let you know squid was horrible. I don't know why that's a snack over somewhere. It was not my cup of tea. I did taste it, and it was so very strong fish tasting. Like so strong. And I was like, and then I Googled it, and it's a popular snack. Super. Well, I'll do it again another time. We're just going to keep doing it until we get the parts. Or I'll ask, literally, I'm going to ask my buddy tomorrow, just so you guys know. Okay, real quick, I'm going to get ready to raid over to somebody. Let's look at what we got. I don't know if anything's still available on these Norsol tokens, but I'm starting to stack them up. I'm going to ask Jasper if he has a bunch of these. He's been wanting to own a store. I know that. If he already has a bunch of them, I would probably help him get into a store. Yeah, we have 700 something. I think you need like 100,000 for a store, some crap like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Boom. I'm going to figure out what this key stuff is. I'm not sure what key rings and key bases are, but we'll figure that out sometime. I'm going to merge that stuff. Grab that. Convert that. Boom, boom. Man, there's a lot of people here. I'm going to have a great weekend. I am going to be on tomorrow on playing, and I'm going to be flying around places. Real quick, is there somebody specifically that you guys think would be a great person to raid over to? I'll tell you who we have. Oh, I like Dranny. He's a cool guy. Okay, that's a good choice. Very solid choice. He's nice, very pleasant. I like zombie films too. We're going to use ghouls though because they're much more aggressive and vicious than zombies in our book, just so you guys know. Maybe we'll have some zombies thrown in there, but they'll be like a casual thing that the elves control with their dark magic or something, I think. It's okay. We'll figure that out. Raid it over to Dranny. I hope you guys have the most amazing weekend ever. For all the rest of you, I see you tomorrow morning. We'll